So I'm here with John from EarthCruiser, and this is one of their core chassis trucks, Clifford.
Clifford is the great name. It's the big red dog.
It's the right color. So John invited me out to check this thing out. They build these right here in Bend, Oregon, and you're the only company that builds four-wheel drive.
Yes, we're the
cab-over,
only company that builds road legal four-wheel drive cab over NPR chassis.
So this one we brought out here to China Hat out to Coyote Butte and just did some wheeling with it, which you're about to see after all this, because that's how the movie magic thing works. And it's impressive. I was skeptical. He actually called me, invited me out to see, like, I didn't like blow him off, but it's like, he's saying, let's see if this truck would work for what you do. And I'm like, they're big, heavy trucks. It's not gonna, no, like, I appreciate it, but, and then he's like, just come out here. So we've been wheeling all day.
Come on out, give it a run.
He changed my mind, so now we're doing this part.
You know, anytime you can change somebody's mind, a conversation costs nothing. Let's get you behind the wheel. Talk is cheap, but you know, I'm glad you got behind the wheel and checked it out today.
So what is it? What components are you using? It does really well. What did you guys do that makes it work so well?
That's a great question. A lot of that goes back to the history of the company and the history of Overland. Our founder, Lance, had been building on cab over trucks for years. He used to build on the Mitsubishi Fuso FG, which was the only four-wheel drive cab over truck imported to the United States. It was a diesel truck. That truck is no longer available, as Mitsubishi and Fuso said they're going to pull out of the United States. So what we moved to, as we had to at that point in time, as everybody needs to adjust and overcome, is we moved to the Isuzu NPR or Chevy low cab forward chassis. This is a gas chassis. It's got the 6.6 liter Vortec motor. And we did a full four-wheel drive conversion on it. When it comes in, the truck comes in as a two-wheel drive, dual rear axle. We remove all of that, everything south of the emissions. We upfit, and we have turned this into a world-class, best-in-class cab over four-wheel drive truck to get you to where you want to go and the things you want to see. As far as components are concerned, we use Dana 80 axles, Kingpin front, Atlas 2-speed transfer case, Auburn E-lockers, both front and rear, Radflow reservoir shocks, and a custom spring pack made especially or only for EarthCruiser. As Clifford, you know, we want to take this truck around and beat it. We've got turning radius of a Toyota Tacoma to get you in and out of those hard spots. And you know, it was fun being able to introduce this truck, run it around to fire, EMS, PG&E, utility line trucks, heavy use, construction, whatever else somebody needs, or heavy recovery.
Yeah, this is what I realized. This actually would work really well for like what I do.
All I wanted to hear.
It doesn't weigh as much as I thought. What, 7,200 pounds? Like,
it's about 7,200 pounds with a flatbed as it sits.
On 37-inch tires.
On 37-inch.
My Dodge pickup that I use when I need something to be a heavier pull, but still need to get out. That's a 7,200 pound truck on 37-inch tires, and it does great in the snow.
Yeah.
So this is that same basic thing, but it's got the power to pull. It's got the size and weight to sit and plant while you winch and pull, and it will outmaneuver that Dodge by a lot. That was what kind of surprised me.
Absolutely outmaneuver the Dodge. It'll outmaneuver the 450, the 550. With the 37-inch tires, we're going with 17-inch rims. For the customer coming out, we want to make it the most available rim size, so they can pick up tires at the local tire shop and not have to special order things. It's funny, you've got so many naysayers out there in the industry on what makes a fire truck, what makes a utility truck, what makes a line truck, and that we've been fed the same things over and over and over again. Let's bring in a disruptor. Let's look at the industry a little bit different, and let's throw in some choices. Choices are good, and that's what creates innovation.
This is not normal. This is not the standard, and that's my favorite thing about it. Because everything I do is not normal and not how you're supposed to do things. So this is right up my alley.
That's what's making it successful, man. Yeah. And it's red.
Yeah. So
it is Clifford red. The key tag says Clifford on it.
This is a way better fit than I thought it was going to be. So I like it.
Perfect.
All right, well, should we take it wheeling some more?
Yeah, might as well.
Let's go wheeling. So to show how brave and trusting John is, he's letting Alex drive it. Clearly he hasn't watched my videos. Or he just likes making bad decisions like I do.
I'm a glutton for punishment.
We did remind him of the video where Alex went off of this very same hill just right over there out here at China Hat, so we'll see how this goes. So he's in 4 high with no lockers on right now. And the tires are still at full street pressure. And we're out on the Jeep trails. And Alex made it look that easy. That's how you know how capable this thing is. Sorry, Alex, I had to. He's just gonna drive off and leave me here. I guess that's payback. He's really not coming back. Look, he's out doing donuts and wheeling. I wouldn't come back either. And keep in mind, that's in 4 high with no lockers and at full air pressure in the tires. Can you imagine what this thing would do if we aired it down, locked it up, and put it in low range? We might get in trouble.
Out by the park.
So Alex, as a Marine who drove heavy equipment and trucks and stuff in the Marine Corps and off-road and all that situations, what do you think of it?
I think this blows a lot of things out of the water. Breakover angle, travel, everything. It blows it out the water, that's for sure. And the weight.
So it gets the Marine seal of approval. Twice.
Twice.
Very, very cool truck.
Man, I can't thank you guys enough for coming out.
I can't thank you for inviting me out. That was a lot of fun. I'm sorry I underestimated your truck on the phone, but
oh no, don't be sorry. And you know what, that's the greatest thing about these things, is that once you get somebody out behind the wheel,
totally changed my perspective.
I love taking skeptics and putting them behind the wheel.
Well, that's what happened.
You know?
Well,
and that's the best part about it.
Look at the Jeep. Look how far the Jeep's going over this terrain, and we were just flying over it in this.
Well, that's because you got a big foot.
As we've seen in past videos,
Yeah.
it's well documented.
If you're not full sending it, what are you doing?
Its proportions make it look like a much smaller tires on a much bigger, heavier vehicle, but those are 37s. Yeah. And it's only a little over 7,000 pounds as it sits ready to run.
It sits ready to run.
With the flatbed on it.
With the flatbed. And that's a steel flatbed.
And what's wheelbase?
132 inches.
Oh, that's perfect. Very, very nice truck.
Work of art right here. That's what it is.
You know, our crew will love to hear that. Those are the type of things that they look for. You know, we've got a crew that puts their heart and soul into everything. You guys walked through the shop, saw that.
Yeah.
And,
Speaking of the shop, if you guys would like to see some of the shop, comment down below and let us know. Maybe we could set something up and actually see how they're built and put together.
we'd love to have you out there.
Well,
Love
let
to
us
have
know.
You visit EarthCruiser.
So we just got our loader truck dropped back off. A lot of fun, and going down the road, thing does 70 down the road just like driving a car. Like, very good road manners. So we're back here at EarthCruiser, hopping in my truck to head home. If you guys want a tour of the factory where they build these things, let us know, and I'm thinking we could probably make that happen. So we're gonna head out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. I think you did.
That was fun. That was
And we'll see you next time.